Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Strider Chip. I'm back with another one here to bring some brand new content a brand new way. Here to show off one of my Gogeta Vamp deck profiles here. Pretty much, this is for the Gogeta leader. I haven't played this leader as of yet here, but I plan on doing it. So I made me a deck here for it, and I chose the cards that I actually own. I can't play something that I don't own, but I chose the cards that I do own and made it from DBS decks. And I'm gonna go ahead and show it off here for you guys. So let's go ahead and go to the next page and let's go ahead and talk about the leader. So this leader is, you have to play this leader specifically with Vegeta, Goku, Beku. You have to play it like that in order to get the most out of this deck. You can include Gogeta, Vegeta, Goku cards, Beku cards. You can choose versions of those cards, but they're gonna use those cards to a minimum, not a lot. So Gogeta, this is active main once returned, top 5. You're gonna choose one Goku or Vegeta card or blue Beku card from your hand, and you're gonna add it to your hand. And you're gonna shuffle your deck. Awaken 4 life or less. You're gonna choose up to 2 of your energy. You're gonna switch it to active mode, at least untap 2, as I like to say it. And boom, you have when this card attacks, you're gonna draw 1. Not bad. Active main. Use 2 energy. You choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of the owner's deck. Could be very, very useful. That can be very, very useful here for you. And it's active main, so you can keep on doing that if you need to. And then it says active main. Another active main, you're gonna choose up to one. Once per turn, you're gonna choose up to one of your energies, and you're gonna place it at in your drop area. You're gonna draw 2. You're gonna take advantage of this draw power, but you're only gonna do that only when you need to. When you're looking for a particular card for a particular situation, that's when you're going to actually use that. You're not going to always take advantage of that fact. I highly recommend, do not take advantage of that. You're only going to use that in critical moments of when you're searching for cards that you actually need. So let's talk about why I chose cards I chose in this deck, and let's go ahead with Intensified Power Trunks. Intensified Power Trunks, you attack with the card, you're going to choose 1 life, you're going to add it to your hand. You get a 10k power boost, obviously. Critical, you guys already know what it is. This card is nothing new. I chose this card specifically because it has critical on it. That's one of my favorite keyword skills. I feel comfortable with playing that, and that's what I recommend you guys do as well. You got to play what you feel comfortable with. Don't get me wrong, everything in this game has drawbacks. Everything has a pro and con to it. Just because I'm playing with critical, it doesn't mean that my opponent that I'm playing against is not going to have cards that allow him to play cards from his drop area, so that could be a benefit. Everything's pretty much 50-50 here. You guys see and sense the duality on a lot of it, but critical is something I'm comfortable with. Then we have Son Goku prepping for fusion. When you play this card, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You're going to choose up the 1 Beku or 1 Vegeta card among them. Add it to your hand. You're going to place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. And then at the end of the turn, you're going to return this card to your hand. Right off the bat, these cards, I mean, you can use these for fusion. Obviously, this Goku, this Vegeta, they both do the same thing. These cards, you're gonna use this for fusion. Here for the Beku, contents of the pressure. So these 2 are the combination play cards. When you're trying to use Union Fusion, you're gonna use that. You have Goku preparing for battle, negates the attack when you play it. So it's a 2-drop, so it's not bad at all. You're going to choose 1 card from your hand. You're going to place it in your drop area. And then it says at the end of your opponent's turn, you're going to return this card to the owner's hand. Okay, right off the back, that's pretty good. And you're placing 1 of your cards in the drop area if you need to. So you're building up a pretty solid drop area. And if you notice, guys, with these cards, it says return these to your hand. You're playing on the field to search for something. They're searchers at that. Then secondly, whenever your opponent's attacking at you, let's say you're not awakened. Let's say you have maybe 7 life. You can possibly use that to combo out if you want to, or you can just take life. I mean, if you're at 7 life, I'll probably just take the hit. I'll take the strikes until I get the 4. Then I may want to combo out something with this deck. You're gonna have more cards in your hand to actually combo out and get rid of that you don't need. But don't get me wrong, it could be useful. So you'll use your own judgment to determine whether or not if you're gonna do that or not. But then we have Vegeta preparing for battle, active main. You're gonna place this card from your hand to the drop area. Okay, from your hand to the drop area. So you're activating it. It says place this card from your hand to the drop area. You're gonna choose 1 Veku or Gogeta card in your drop area, you're going to add it to your hand. Very useful at that. You're playing off your drop area. So anything that goes in your drop that's like Gogeta, this Super Saiyan Gogeta, All Out Assault, or Energy Volleyball Gogeta, or Super Saiyan Blue Fusion Onslaught Gogeta, whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. And then we have Veku, Content of Pressure. When you play this card, you can't play Veku, Content of Pressure for the duration of the turn. Then it says active main. Place this card in the owner's drop area, and if your leader is a well, you're not gonna really take advantage of that effect, this active main. You don't even matter because your leader is not a red Saiyan leader, so you're not gonna worry about his active main effect. But it does have a permanent effect on it, saying that you can attack battle cards in active mode. The main reason why you have this on the field is so you can fuse with some of these cards, right? And then you're going to use that in conjunction with Energy Volleyball Gogeta. Now, Energy Volleyball Volley, because I call it volleyball. You don't even have ball in it. Energy Volley Gogeta has double strike on it. You can EX evolve on a Veku BR with an energy cost of 3, and when a card evolves in this card, your opponent reveals their hand. You choosing one battle card that's 35 power or less, and you're gonna place in the owner's drop area. So you get to see your opponent's hand. That's the main reason why I put that here, is because you can see your opponent's hand. You can see what cards they have, and you're just getting rid of whatever he has and put it in the drop area. Okay, that could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, but still, the power of seeing your opponent's hand is very, very strong, so take advantage of it when need to be. Then we have Topo Righteous Aid. Topo Righteous Aid, you're gonna counter the attack. You're gonna choose one other card in your hand. You're gonna place in the drop area, and you're gonna negate the attack, and you can play that card. This card is very strong. I said this. I think I may have said this numerous times here. I may have said it in one of my videos. This card was very strong when I saw it from the Draft 4 box, when they were showing previews and they were showcasing it before it was released. Right off the back, I was saying this is one of my favorite cards and I need to get it. And now that card is at least $7 to $8. I purchased this card when it was like $1.50. You know what I'm saying? So this card is very, very strong. I highly recommend you get it. At this point, I mean, don't pay for it. Well, it's up to you. You pay for it if you want to buy it. Automatic. It says if it's your opponent's turn, you may play this card for the duration of the turn. Your opponent can't attack unless they choose 2 cards from their hand and place in the drop area each time. So, let's say if you use it for that turn, it's only done for that turn. So they swing twice, they have to discard total 4 cards total. So 2 for the first swing, then another 2 for the second swing. So yeah, that's very, very strong. Just for that turn, only. And then we have Super Saiyan Gogeta All Out Assault. That's a very strong card as well. The main reason this is, if you notice in this deck, this card doesn't have Union Fusion to it. It doesn't have that at all. You're using its active main, Barrier, Energy Exhaust is on it. You're playing this card with a total of 5 energies at that. If your leader is a blue Gogeta, which it is, if you have at least one red Goku and one red Vegeta, they both BRs in your drop area. You choose all of your Son Goku Vegetas here in your drop area, and you're gonna shuffle your deck, and you know what I'm saying, you're gonna shuffle them into your deck, and then you're gonna play this card for your hand. Very strong. It said at the end of your turn, place up to 2 cards from the top of your deck in your energy and negate the skills for the duration of the game. Very, very strong right after that. It's very, very strong. Very, very, very strong. Very, very, very strong at that, because 2 energies from the top of your deck. You're going to have a lot more energies, obviously, because you have Egyptian here. So that's one card you're going to really take advantage of. And then we have your Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta Fusion Onslaught. EX Evolve on top of this here. That's what you're going to do. I think that the best time to play this card is you're going to play it when you have that card in your hand. Okay? At least in my opinion. I think that would be when you have, or at least when you play it, when you have it, or you could play it on your next turn. You could play that card first, Super Saiyan Gogeta all outside, and then Super Saiyan Blue afterwards on the next turn. You can do it that way if you want to. Actually, I think that's a good way to do it. That could be a better way. But going into blue, Super Saiyan Blue, EX Evolve, you're gonna discard 2 red cards from your hand. You're gonna place it on top of that. You already got double strike right off of that. Permanent, this card can't be KO'd, and it can't be KO'd, so you can't do anything about that. And it says can attack battle cards that are in active mode. Automatic when this card evolves into if there are no battle cards in play in your opponent's battle area, you can choose up to 2 cards in your opponent's life and place them in their drop area, and they can't play Super Saiyan Gogeta Fusion Onslaught for the duration of the turn. When this card attacks a battle card, switch this to active mode. So this card is very, very, very strong. At that, it's a win condition to the deck, obviously. Same thing with Energy, Volley, Gogeta. And then we have Dimension Magic. You guys already know what it is. Leader's blue, obviously it's blue. Untap 2. North Kai, Super Saiyan. I'm saying Super Saiyan. It's a super combo, 4 life or less. You already know what it is. Objection, another card. You can choose one of your cards in your hand. And you're going to add it to your energy. Very strong card at that. And then we have Unyielding Spirit Trunks. You're going to use this in desperate times, critical moments. That's when you have the opportunity to do so. Then you have Beku, Deflective Fighter, another strong card. Union Fusion, Red Goku and Vegeta BR, blocker barrier. You want this card to get KO. You want it to get popped. Once it get pops, you're going to add them to your hand. Add 1 Goku and Vegeta, add it to your hand, and that's from your drop area. And then if you're going to add 2 cards from the top of your deck, and you're going to put them in top of your deck and place them in your energy. You're going to do that, and very strong card. You're going to abuse this. You're going to take advantage of this. This is the main combo piece you need in your deck. You need that. And then we have Son Goku, the Seed of Future, which is another strong card. Double strike, dual attack, ultimate. You only have 1 of these in your deck. And you don't have to worry about the permanent effect. You're not a world tournament. However, you're going to build up so much energy in this deck, you won't have to necessarily do that. Right off the bat, when you're attacking with this card, his leader had to take a life no matter what, and he's taking a card from his energy, putting it in the bottom of his deck in any order. It doesn't matter, and he's taking the effects of the double strike at that and the dual attack. So it's like a triple strike than anything. And then we have Fu, the Dark Banisher, one of my favorite black cards out there. Definitely one of my favorite ones. When this card attacks, it's gonna be not when it's attacked. Triple attack, overwhelm 8, 4 energies. Your opponent can't activate skills unless you choose 1 card from the hand. Send it to the warp. Very strong at that. So super combo, counterplay, counter cards is very, very strong. And then we have Fu, Shrouded in Misery. Overwhelm 10, 6 energy. This is another game ender right here. It's a win condition to the deck. Very strong win condition at that. When you play this card using Overwhelm, your opponent can't activate skills on cards other than their leader until the beginning of the next turn. Very strong at that. Very, very strong card. But that's pretty much the deck, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. More content coming soon. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace.